Hi, my name is Clay Yarbrough. I serve as president of the Jacksonville City Council, and I grew up here in Jacksonville, attended local public schools, and also went to the University of North Florida where I studied business administration, and now I work at UPS in human resources. I did also work for WJCT Channel 7 as a part-time camera operator after graduating high school before I started at UPS a few years after that. When I was 19 years old, it was around the time I was working at Channel 7 as a part-time camera operator at school board and city council meetings, and prior to that time I had no interest whatsoever in local politics, or really any politics or government for that matter, or public service, but I started to garner an interest in local government by being at those meetings on the camera crew with Channel 7. And so when I was 19 years old, I ran for a seat countywide on the Soil and Water Conservation Board. I served there for about 6 years, and then when the gentleman who served on the city council for the Arlington area where I live came up on his term limit in 2007, I decided, well, it'd be kind of a crazy thing to do, but I'll throw my name in and see what happens. So I started knocking and on doors and walking through the community, and the next thing I know, the election rolls around and I got elected and have now served for 8 years on the city council. Education is really important. I went to, as I said, local public schools here in Jacksonville and graduated after studying television production in high school, and then I went on to FSCJ. It used to be FCCJ when I went there, and now it's FSCJ, and it really laid a good foundation for me to do what I'm doing today, and serving on the city council, and then also having some experience to serve at the television station before I became a member of the city council. So I can't stress the value of education enough. FSCJ and then University of North Florida, which I went on to earn my bachelor's degree in business administration, and you never know where that foundation can take you. It's a critically important component. It lends to all sorts of good positive economic development potential for our city and beyond if you go somewhere else with a degree. And again, that media experience that I had helped me in the role I'm in now, because I know how to better communicate with local media and others who may come up and ask, well, why did the city council do this, or why is city government doing that, or just basically how to speak with them and how to value their input, because these are people too. Everybody that works in media, I think some of them get the short end of the stick sometimes from the ones that they're interviewing or talking with, because they just sometimes can act flippant with them. But I've always tried to remember, this is a person too. They may be asking me a tough question, but they're a person too, and they're trying to do their job, and they're trying to provide information to the public. So I need to respect that. I need to talk to them like they're a real person, and so it's taken some time to learn how to do that, but it's really rooted in that foundation of education and talking with them and just really valuing them as people. So that's served me pretty well, and I highly encourage everyone to get as much education as they can and pave a good path for their future. So it's amazing how one thing led to another, and how being behind the camera, working in the media field, really led to my interest in politics. And now I've had the opportunity to serve Jacksonville in a very significant role for the past 8 years, and this year serve as president of the city council. So it's been a great experience, and it's been a really great opportunity to advance priorities that are in the best interest of our city as we move forward.